Why is it so hard to forget someone who has hurt us? Is it truly the heart, the mind, or is there something even deeper that keeps us tied to a past that no longer exists? Perhaps you've tried to move on, convinced yourself that time would heal the wound, only to find that the memory lingers like a persistent shadow, refusing to fade. This agonizing cycle of recollection is not a coincidence. It is a reflection of something profoundly unresolved within you, something asking to be understood. If you are tired of living in the shadow of yesterday, if you are ready to reclaim control over your emotional destiny, stay with me until the end. But before we continue, I have a challenge for your soul. Take a deep breath and tell me in the comments what part of your past you are ready to transform today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because the journey to true liberation begins now. Carl Jung, the visionary who deciphered the mysteries of the unconscious, left us with profound insight into why we cling to certain pain. He taught that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The person who remains etched in your mind, who still causes you pain, is not just a person. They have become a symbol of something much deeper. They represent an unhealed wound, a hidden fear, an unresolved part of your psyche that demands attention. Jung reminds us that what we do not process consciously remains in our unconscious. This pain does not vanish. It hides in what Jung called the shadow, influencing our thoughts and behaviors from beneath the surface. Think about your cycle of thoughts, the rush of memories, the questions of what if, the self-blame. This pattern is the unconscious mind at work, continually manifesting unresolved conflicts. It's not just about their absence. It's about what their absence represents in your psyche, the deep-seated fear of abandonment or the belief that you are not worthy of attention. This is why letting go is so difficult. The suffering is intricately linked to what they have unearthed within you. That person who hurt you is a mirror, reflecting back the aspects of your psyche that you have buried. Every time you feel that deep sting, your sombra is being triggered, pushing you toward resolution. The core truth is this: you cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. Most people try to forget, but Jung teaches that time alone does not heal what we carry inside. Time only hides it. The wound remains, influencing us through subtle but powerful ways, often manifesting as patterns of behavior that keep us stuck in cycles of pain. This is not a curse. It is an opportunity. It is your unconscious mind attempting to recreate the original wound in an effort to resolve it. To truly heal, you must confront your shadow, the hidden part of your psyche that holds the emotions and wounds you try to avoid. This requires courage because it means accepting that you carry pain. But it is in this act of bravery that you discover your true strength. Jung believed that every painful experience holds the potential to teach us something essential about ourselves. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" shift your perspective and ask, "What can I learn from this?" Reframing pain as a lesson empowers you. It shifts you from being a victim of your circumstances to becoming the creator of your own healing. The integration of your shadow is the path to liberation. You can begin by recognizing the emotions that person still triggers in you. Allow yourself to fully acknowledge them. A powerful exercise is introspection. Dedicate time to sitting in silence with yourself and reflecting, on what that person represents in your life. What emotion do they evoke? What recurring patterns do you notice? This helps you understand the roots of your attachment and transforms your pain into wisdom. In the end, to forget is not to erase. It is to reconnect with yourself in a way that makes the past lose its power over you. Jung described this process as individuation, the journey toward emotional awareness, and the integration of all aspects of our psyche. It is a path of self-discovery that requires us to embrace both our light and our shadow. By doing so, you cultivate a deeper connection with yourself, that complete and authentic version of who you truly are beneath the layers of conditioning and fear. As Jung wisely stated, "He who looks outside dreams, but he who looks inside awakens." This is your moment of awakening. By turning inward, you realize that you are not your past. You have the power to reshape your story, to extract wisdom from your struggles, and to reclaim your personal narrative. You become the architect of your own transformation. You realize that you are enough, that you have always been enough, and that you do not need to cling to anyone to feel whole. The emptiness you feel is not a flaw. It is a fertile space ready to be filled with new experiences and dreams. When you choose to let go, something extraordinary happens. You stop seeing relationships as a desperate need and begin to see them as a path to self-knowledge and transformation. Love becomes a natural consequence of your transformation. Forgetting is not the end. Rather, it is the beginning of a new path, a journey of transformation that leads to clarity, growth, and an unshakable sense of inner peace. If these words have resonated with you, I encourage you to take action today. Don't let this be just another fleeting moment of reflection. Make it the beginning of something greater. Take a few minutes to write down your thoughts, visualize the life you want to create, and start laying the foundation for a future filled with endless possibilities. Every great transformation begins with a single step, and that step starts within you. If this video has brought you any value, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need to hear these words today. Leave a comment below and tell me what decision you are willing to make to align with your truth. Your words will not only help you, but will also inspire others who are reading. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until then, keep growing, keep discovering, and never stop embracing the extraordinary power that lies within you.